Okay, so I emailed you your food plan. We're gonna go through it, talk about some things. I would suggest when you watch this video to pull up your food plan so you can kind of follow along. And again, with the cooking of it and the prep, we'll go through that. So your first meal of the day, whatever that is, we'll call it breakfast. You're gonna have 1 egg, 6 egg whites, slice of cheese. So basically kind of make yourself a little bit of an omelet. You're gonna use 2/3 cup of raw oats, 32 grams of almond butter, 7 grams of honey, okay? So the almond butter and the honey will go in the bowl, the cooked oats will go in, you'll stir that up, that's your oatmeal. You got your egg, your little omelet on the side, that's gonna be your breakfast. Again, water, unsweetened iced tea, totally fine, no juice, no soda of any kind. We'll go over the macros at the end of the total for the day. Each individual meal is not really relevant. Meal number 2 is going to be 1.5 cups of cooked white rice. It's important when I put down like things like with the rice and stuff, is because if you ate 1.5 cups of raw, it's actually almost 4 to 1. So it would be a mound of rice. So it's 1.5 cups of cooked rice, 6 ounces of chicken, which you're going to have to put on the scale, 100 grams of spinach, which I'll show you what that looks like in the easiest way to do that, 10 baby carrots. The reason I put 10 is it just saves you the step of measuring it out. You need about 30 to 35 grams. 10 baby carrots is about gonna give you that. And then 1/2 cup of the bone broth. And I'm gonna show you, in my opinion, the best way to put that together, and then you can choose how you wanna condiment that up. Meal number 3, once again, 1.5 cups of cooked rice. You're gonna have 8 ounces of beef. The beef can be the 85-15 like the Sprouts stuff, so 2 of those patties. It can be, if you were to take that pot roast in the slow cooker, a steak, whatever it is, 8 ounces of beef. Try not to get anything less than 85-15. If you end up doing a steak, if it's a ribeye, New York strip, whatever, filet, totally fine. Your next meal is going to be 250 grams of cooked sweet potato. It does not say cooked on there, but sweet potato doesn't really shrink, so in that point it's really irrelevant. 6 ounces of chicken again, 10 ounces of spinach, 10 baby carrots, 1/2 cup of bone broth. So you got basically, you got your breakfast, you got your meat meal, you got your 2 chicken meals, and then you have on the bottom it says an orange. Every day you gotta eat 1 whole orange. You can eat it with breakfast, you can use it as a snack, use it as dinner. It'll, believe me when I tell you, it'll say, or it'll taste super sweet. If you're reading bland like this. And how you time these out is gonna be what your day looks like. So, you know, when you get up in the morning, you definitely, if you're, you know, just, I guess this is something we can talk about, it's when you're gonna train. Obviously when you're in school, you're gonna train after school. So if it was me, I would probably try to keep on the same schedule and do that now. So if it was me, I'd have my first meal in the morning. I would have my chicken meal during the day. I would use my second chicken meal as my post-workout, and then the with the sweet potato, and then your beef is kind of your dinner, and then you can use your orange as a snack or a dessert. You're definitely going to want to space these out at least 3 hours apart. That would be optimal. And then there you go. Your macros for the day are 2,875 calories, 72 grams of fat, 249 grams of carbs, 210 grams of protein. Protein is going to give you about 1.5 grams per body weight, which is what we want right now. Your carbs, believe it or not, are actually a little low. I'd like to see it closer to 300, but as you can see, the volume of food that you're going to be eating is probably more than what you're used to. So we can start out with this and then we'll go from there. Again, if you can't get through the food, or if you get through the food and you're still hungry, we'll make adjustments. This is not a cookie cutter thing for everybody. I'm sure you saw at the end of the food plan, I had a little fun comparison. All of this food that's on this food plan is 2,875 calories. If you were to go to, what do you call it? In-N-Out and get a double-double with animal style and with animal style fries, double-double, and a 16-ounce soda, you are going from all the food that I just gave you at 2,800 calories to from 1,600 calories 72 grams of fat to that one meal of 83 grams, 249 grams of carbs, clean carbs, to 148 of fried food, shit, white bread, carbs, and obviously your protein, you get 44 grams of protein from the meat, whatever. So what I'm gonna tell you is, can you not have this meal? I'm not telling you can't have this meal, but here's what my suggestion, what I'm gonna tell you for your best level of success. Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, you put this shit on lockdown. This is what your food plan looks like, okay? I think Bader and you had a conversation about Michael Phelps and in general, the most successful athletes in the world, how boring their life and their food is, especially. Monday through Friday, 100% lockdown. What I'm gonna say is on Saturdays and Sundays, what I would say is if you're eating 4 meals a day, give yourself 2 cheat meals on Saturday, 2 cheat meals on Sunday. Now you have to be careful though. If one of you still wanna stay around that 2,800, 3,000 calories, okay? So if you go to In-N-Out and you have this meal, and that gives you 1,600 calories and only leaves you 1,200 calories for the rest of the day. If you have 2 In-N-Out cheat meals, just in those 2 cheat meals, you're at 3,200 calories and you've blown 400 calories over basically what your basis is, your baseline for the 5 days, Monday through Friday. So, you know, what I would say is if you can, as clean as you can keep it for the first 30 days, that's gonna give you your best success. You cannot outwork a bad diet. And if you blow on Saturday and Sunday, even if with your metabolism as strong as it is, you won't be able to catch up during the week. So if you have normally 2,800 calories during the week and you're eating 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day on Saturday and Sunday and it's nothing but sugar and fat and everything else, you're kind of going to really undo everything that you've done during the week. So, you know, maybe the first 30 days in retrospect, you give yourself 1 meal a day. 1 meal on Saturday, 1 meal on Sunday, pick it out, whatever it is, and stay pretty clean. If you feel that your cheat meal has kind of filled you up more and you want to, you know, obviously instead of eating 4 clean meals for Monday through Friday, if you want to go, let's say if you were to go 3 clean and 1 dirty meal, if you wanted to do 2 clean meals and a dirty meal, that's okay because you're obviously going to get the same calories in. Just don't undo all your hard work Monday through Friday. At the beginning, it's not going to be easy. The first thing that you're going to do is you are going to balance out your insulin levels and you're not going to have those spikes. So like when you start eating a cookie or you start biting into a Whataburger or eating fries, the first thing you start thinking is, oh my God, this is so good. I'm going to order another one because it's so good. And that's your insulin, okay? It takes almost 20 minutes for your brain to actually tell your stomach when you're full. So when you're eating and all of a sudden you go, oh my God, I'm so full, you are actually full before then. My point in telling you that is that when you balance out your insulin, once it's gonna take a week to do that, it's gonna be easy. But when you first do it, it's very difficult to stay away. We all have cravings, and sometimes we have cravings purely psychologically and not really fit, you know, from our bodies. So if you can do this meal plan, and it's ironic actually, Monday is July 1st. If you can give yourself, right? Because it's not me, it's not your coach, it's not your parents, not anybody. If you're gonna do this for yourself. And if you can do this for yourself for the month of July, I swear to God, your results and what you will see will absolutely amaze you, and that will jump and leapfrog you into the next 2 years of your life before you go to school. So again, any questions, after you watch everything, keep a notepad and write down questions. And then maybe what we can do is do a phone call after you've watched all the videos, gone through the workout, gone through the meal plan, and then address what we need to. And then obviously as time goes on, individual questions that come up, we'll go from there. So that's the food plan. One last thing, Monday through Friday, doesn't matter what meal you do, for the beef, for the chicken, it doesn't matter. Eat salmon. If you like salmon, let's stick with salmon. Throw in salmon twice a week. So twice a week, substitute one of your proteins for salmon, one of those ones at Costco, and you'll be good to go. So that's our food plan. We'll see you in the workout video.